I am in a Snuggie. Yes, I got a unicorn around my neck. It's giving me a massage. Hello, welcome back to my channel. First things first, remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you're feeling what I'm saying. So let's jump right into it. I want to talk about self-motivation because it's something I'm working on myself. And the first thing that I want everybody to think about is what is standing between you and what you want. What's there? Like, what is stopping you? Most of us are going to say, or most people are going to say, oh, I don't have the money. Somebody else is already doing that. Somebody else is already what I want to be. I don't have the support. I'm tired. I never get enough sleep. The list goes on and on and on. Like, we all have excuses. And first of all, we all know what excuses are. Excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothingness. Those who specialize in them seldom do anything else. So we can all continue to have those excuses if we want to, and woe is me, and I can, and it's not working, and blah, blah, blah. But once we finally realize the only thing standing between us and the things that we desire is us, a whole bunch is gonna change. So we've all had those times where we see somebody we grew up with, Johnny from the block, somebody from high school, and we give them the side eye, and we like, what happened to you? Like, what is going on? Because at some point we've seen some sort of potential in them. We've seen something in them that they obviously did not tap into. So unfortunately, many of us go through life and we never reach our full potential because we don't tap into our greatness. And we don't tap into our greatness because we lack that self-motivation to push ourselves. Fortunately, there's always a way around things. So we lack that self-motivation, so we're gonna get some self-motivation. So there's some simple things that we can do to become self-motivated and to stay motivated, and these are in no particular order. Determine your why. Whatever your why is. Why do you want to become president of the United States? Why do you want to start that business? Why do you want to explore this country? Why? Determine your why, and that's going to help you to start to set your foundation and start to guide your steps. Write it down. Writing things down, putting pen to paper is going to help things come to fruition, because that's using that logic side of our brain, that left side of our brain when we're writing things down. Take time to figure it out. This one is something that people all too often just really struggle with. You're comparing yourself to everybody else. You're looking at social media and you're saying, oh my God, they're doing this and she's doing this and he got this and blah, 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 blah. But while you're doing that, you're wasting your life and they're living their life because they took the time to figure it out. So if you take that time to actually figure out the things that you want and you start investing that time into yourself, you're gonna start to see life start moving in your favor and in the way that you want it to. We have to adjust. So it's very easy for us to set a goal, even figure out how we're gonna obtain that goal and how we're gonna crush it, but we don't make the actual adjustments to do those things. We can say, all right, I need to lose 10 pounds, and in order to lose those 10 pounds, I need to work out this many days a week, and I need to eat like this, and I need to take these vitamins. But we don't make the actual adjustments. We don't actually take the steps and put the action behind it. Next one is taking baby steps. All too often, we have these goals, and we know what we want to do 10 years down the line, and we start doing things to get there. Meanwhile, we have no clue what we about to do in 10 days. So it's okay to take baby steps, because think about it. Planning what you want to do in 10 years, like, that's fine. But if you take those baby steps and you plan your next 10 days, and then you plan your next 10 weeks, and then you plan your next 10 months, you're gonna start to achieve small goals that are going to lead up to that bigger goal, which is going to lead you to that ultimate goal of what you want in 10 years. Nobody else, nobody else, nobody else, nobody else gets to have a voice in your success. Your success is determined by you. what your success looks like, how you're going to achieve that success is all up to you. You have to become so confident and so invested in yourself that it doesn't matter what anybody else says. People can get in our head, whether it's they're trying to help or they're just being buttholes, but people can get in our head and they can knock us off. They can knock us off of our little high that we're on, and they can knock us off the path that we're on because they get into our head, because we allowed them to have a voice. Nobody else has a voice in your success. You're the only voice in your head that gets to tell you what your success looks like and how you're going to achieve that success. So once we determine what we want to do, what we want to be, our goals are going to start to follow suit, because we're self-motivating. We're doing things in order to sow and invest into ourselves. Thus, our actions are going to start to change. In turn, we're going to start to get results. Please remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and as always, continue journeying the way and being consciously present in the now.